Okay, sir.
Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Govin English Teacher. Today, a great teacher is with us. She is Pavitra Madam from Karnataka, and she's a dedicated, determined, disciplined teacher. She's a motivational speaker, and she has a lot of experience in teaching today, and she's going to share how she learned English language. So, please respond and react, Madam. Yes, the question is that how you learn English language? Yeah.
Hi, sir. Hello, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your compliments. I'm very glad to hear that. That's very kind of you. Yeah.
Thank
Today,
you.
in this video, I am going to share with you my personal journey of learning the English language as a non-native speaker. Yes, sir. Yeah. I, as you all know that I am a English medium background student. I studied from class first to class 10th in Kannada medium in my mother tongue. So initially, when I was in my school, I was actually I used to hate English language because I did not have proper English environment in my school and also in my home because I was taught English as a second language. So much importance was not given to English language in my schools. So they were simply translating all the lessons and everything into Kannada. And what I was doing, I was simply mugging up the answers and I was writing exams. So like that, I passed my SSLC exams with the good marks. Then, after completing my schooling, I joined Pre University College. There, I took PCMB as my combination. There, the real struggle started for me because you know that, yeah, science is a combination which we had to study in the medium, English medium only. So there, all the students were from English medium background. I was the one from Kannada medium background. So they were speaking in English very fluently and they were very active. They were very confident that they know English. But I became very, timid and very silent, quiet because I know I could able to understand their speaking, but I was not able to, respond properly so that I became very quiet. But I never gave up. What I did, I wanted to learn, English language. I was very thirst for knowledge. So I purchased few spoken English books. You must have heard that few books named you can learn, English in 30 days
In
from
30
mother
days.
tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoken English in
Most of the
30
people. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Kannada to English like that. I referred two, three books. So I learned only few basic and simple, easy sentences which we are going to use, frequently on the daily basis. So somehow I managed to, respond to their questions. I was managing everything. So that also helped me to in my academic. So I passed my pre-university 12th standard with good marks. So until I got a seat for my master's degree, I was not taken seriously the learning the English language. When I joined my master's degree in English in the University of Mysore, I took it very seriously because there in my university, I found the real environment for my learning English because the
Yeah.
entire environment was, English. Everybody in the campus were speaking in English. Everybody were fluent, So I was afraid in the beginning. So there also, I kept quiet. I was not speaking to anyone because I see I was afraid of making mistakes while speaking in English. So yeah. So then, what happened? Few of my students, sorry, friends, they were not speaking to me properly because few people you may know that they think that those who are speaking in their mother tongue they are unintelligent or dull in their
Yeah.
academic like that. Yeah, they had thought, and then they were not speaking to me properly. So that made me to take up the challenge to learn English language and to overcome the fear of speaking English. So then I started again referring to dictionaries for meanings, and also referring to grammar books. So one of the best grammar books I referred, is Renan Martin. Was Renan
Renan
Martin's?
Martin. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Most
yeah. That
probably,
helped
yes, most
me.
of people heard
Yeah,
of. Yeah,
yes, that helped me a lot to improve my vocabulary, and also, grammar, and also, yeah, that book helped me to know the set of rules and regulations to, construct the structure, the proper correct sentences. So initially, I started learning few grammar aspects, types of sentences, then tenses, and parts of speech, verb, pronoun, adverb, conjunctions, interjections, and all. So that helped me to construct proper correct sentences. So in the beginning, I was speaking and I was using only one or two words. If they ask anything, I was able to answer only in a word or two, or with a simple phrase or clause, like that I was
yeah,
answering. Day by day, I went on improving my vocabulary, and also I referred so one more benefit I have to say that, yeah, as I was a literature student, that helped me, benefited me a lot, to learn English language, because I had to study many, novels, plays, fictions, non-fictions, and all stories and all. So while reading all those things, I was searching few meanings of few words which are unknown to me. So by searching, I learned the meaning, and I also uh, try to use those words in the usage in the
yeah.
sentences. So yeah, like that, I went on, improving my vocabulary and spoken skill. So initially, few of my friends were laughing at me, at my language, and some were encouraging me, and others were corrected me. So I took all the responses positively, and
Yeah.
I thanked, yeah, I thanked them. So because of their laughing, today I am speaking this much English. Yeah. So like that, I went on improving my English language. So after the completion of my master's degree, immediately I got job as a an English teacher in government school. So I did not stop my speaking English. No, so I continued the journey with my students with simple English. So I started teaching them how to learn English. I also started improving with them. So like that, my journey is still going on. So
Yes.
the three, yeah, the three important habits which made me to improve my English language. I have to say that, yeah, number one, listening. So I used to listen to cricket commentaries in English, news in English, and I used to watch a few cartoons in English. Yeah, that helped me a lot when I was in master's degree. And after listening, I also gave importance to speaking. Whenever the situation demands to speak in English, I would
Yeah.
urge, I would go and speak in English. Yeah, I was not bothering about making mistakes. See, I was
Yeah.
simply, everybody makes mistake. Nobody is perfect on this earth. If we make
Yes.
mistakes only, then only we can learn. So that I was not bothering about it. Yeah, I was speaking in English. I was engaging in simple conversations with my friends, and also with the small kids, like that. And after that, I was reading, newspapers, and small, kids, elementary level textbooks, like pre-KG, LKG, and first, second standards books. The list of things, objects, names, animals, plants. So these are all the things I would make list of those things. I would practice. I would mug up all those things,
Yes.
and then I would use all those words in my sentences. Like that,
Yes.
I was practicing. Yeah. Then I was I like reading. So whatever it may be in Kannada or in English. So I like reading novels, stories, and all. So that I would read simple stories of class fifth, sixth, seventh standard, like that, and also my master's degrees books. So those help me a lot to improve my vocabulary. So these are the things which helped me a lot to improve my language, spoken language and spoken skills. So, yeah. Like I have to say that before 10 months ago, yeah, 10 months ago I was not confident enough to speak in English because I did not have proper vocabulary or environment. I was afraid of making mistakes. So, but now after practicing, after applying all these strategies, now I can say that yeah, I can manage to speak in English with to some extent. So I'm not
Yeah.
saying that I'm perfect. I'm still learning. Yeah. So I'm going to learn in the future also. So I have
Yes.
not completely learned English language. I'm not accurate in English language. I am a student. I am a learner. I'm still learning the language. Yeah, this is my journey of learning the English language as a non-native speaker.
Oh, yes, a wonderful experience, madam. Actually, it doesn't matter how much the language is with us is not important, but how much you are trying to expose, because the practice. So, without practice, without put into sync the situation, without express yourself, no, nothing will happen. Because if anybody want to learn
Yeah,
spoken
practice
English,
makes
yeah,
perfect, sir. Practice
yeah,
makes man perfect. If we practice only, we'll
perfect,
be perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
If
Try
no
to
practice.
speak with the broken English, yeah. Then we can speak
Yeah,
very, very
yes,
well.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Because
Yeah.
learning is a journey, it's not a destination. Okay, it is journey, it is a learning is continuous process. We can't say that I have learned, I achieved everything, because
Yes, sir.
we're keep on
And
learning, we're
also,
keep on learning
yeah,
until our last breath. Yeah, this is the our because the teachers always great students, good students, teachers always
yes.
learners. As you, because all the teachers should have to learn, should have to update. So your experience of learning spoken English very
Yeah.
excellent.
I have
I
to
think
add, sir. One more thing I have to add. See, for no, to learn any language or anything, we need to have interest, and
yeah,
also we put some effort, and also dedication is must. So these
yes.
things are the essentials to learn anything, whatever it may be, a language or anything. These are all the main things we have to keep in our mind before learning anything, sir. Dedication, interest, these are all the things which are very
Yes,
important, sir.
yes. If you are determined, if you are dedicated, nothing will stop you. And if you are not interested, if you are not dedicated,
Yeah,
nobody will help you. So that is
yes,
your dedication, your passion, your burning desire makes everything to possible. Like you, anybody can learn English language. We have to keep on learning. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much for your a good experience. And thank you for your sparing time. Thank you,
thank you very
making
much, sir.
everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you
Thanks a
later.
lot.
Bye.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Bye, bye.